Hey you guys, this is Pandas, and this is the official second episode for Boutiques and Aliens. And I have to explain a couple of things right away. This isn't the original audio. I have to uh, pretty much redo the entire audio just by commentary only. It's been a real struggle to get this episode out, and I'm so tired of having to recover things and having to play scenes over again and trying, like all this stuff. So, for 42 minutes, I'm going to be doing this. So, I'm just, that's what's gonna happen. In this episode, I finally get to my goal. I think I set it for like 5,000. And I was so bound and determined because I had recorded, I'd have to say I recorded 3 other times. And I never reached that. I think I was staying relatively at 2,000. And it was so frustrating because, as you can see right now, there's stuff broken, like the sink's broken over there. I'm not sure if the shower's broken, but things just kept breaking and it was horrible. I actually have a clip from the very first time that I tried to film this episode. Um, the just chaos happened, and um, I'll let you know when it comes up. But right now, I'm just getting things clean and getting things fixed. This episode, my Sims really don't have time to relax. I'm really pushing them to get things, collect things, sell things, and all that stuff. Before I didn't do the scavenging where I was running around the lot, the area to get like stuff to sell. So this time I did, and that definitely helped a lot. It also was really helpful to have them fix things on their own instead of taking money and replacing the item. Um, it was so much easier. Plus, you get parts from the thing you fixed, and you can sell those in there for a lot of money. This is where I like had the accident. It was just horrible, and it was crazy, and yeah, that set off a whole bunch of things. We had two more fires after that. Um, Several of the kitchen appliances broke down. I think the whole kitchen broke at one point. And that's just what happens when you kind of default with the cheap furniture. I bought this house as was with furniture inside. Um, and I think I added a few things. I think I added the painting easel, obviously. The what is that? The desk in the one room. And I think I even added the dining room. I don't even think that was there. So I added a little bit. Oh, I also added some lights because there wasn't a lot of lights in these rooms. But the room side, well, and then I added that little room right there off to the side. That's Calvin's room, which is the guy wearing the very preppy outfit. That's the doctor, and he lives in that room. I had to do some renovations for them to all fit. So yeah, and here I'm still cleaning. There's a lot going on. It would have been a lot more fun if you guys could have heard some of the actual original commentary and kind of the hard work that I put into it. Because there's times where I speed things up to kind of get things a little bit faster. Like actually, not just speeding up in the game, but also on my computer. I sped things up just so I wanted you guys to still be able to see all that stuff that I've done, but it not take the amount of time that it took me to get through that. So there are times where I speed things. And if you're hearing loud crunching sounds or loud banging sounds, that is the thunderstorm that is over my house. I thought that it was done, but I guess not. So really sorry guys, but this is really my one shot to get this commentary done, and unfortunately it had to rain. So I thought it was going away, but I guess it's not really. So here, this is like what I'm talking about where I speed through. And you guys get to meet all my characters. This is Dante. He's very hot-headed, so he's angry a lot of the time. And then that is, I don't know why I didn't introduce these people when I started. So that is Quinn. That's his sister, and she's much more calm and she's very responsible, where Dante's kind of like risk taker, I would say. And they're twins. They're not identical twins, but they're twins. That who just walked into the bathroom is Tim Tim. Tim Tim is, if in case you didn't watch my first video, he is a alien, but right now he's wearing his disguise. So Tim Tim is just somebody I added because I thought it'd be fun. So hence the boutiques and aliens kind of deal. So where's Calvin? And you met Calvin. Let's see. We're just cleaning again. Geez, there's a lot of clips of me in that bathroom. I should have realized that. Oh well. I think Calvin's going to work, but I'm not going with him. He is a medical doctor. I think he's just an orderly at this point. I don't know what he is currently right now. But I didn't go with him this time. There is a couple clips where I actually did go with him, and it's in this episode, but it's not till later. This is Quinn cleaning, and not cleaning. Why did I say cleaning? She's cooking, and I don't know. I think our stove doesn't make very good food because I think it's like okay food. It's not like the best. Like it's good. Like that's probably the best you can get out of it. And she has a day off today, so she's just reading and stuff. I think I'm going to be sending her outside to get things, and to also like deal with the plants, because obviously the banana tree needs to be all fixed, and watered and all that. So yep. And then as you can see on the left, there is the strange shack, which I made in a very previous video in case you wanted to see that. I'm looking for different things to collect, and let's see. Yeah, I skipped ahead. I have done, like, obviously you can see on the queue that she's doing a lot. And there was tons in this little area. And this is really the, like, jackpot of money. If you really need to get to a certain set goal for your money and you don't want to cheat, this is definitely the way to do it. Just a little tip for you. What else can I talk about? I don't know. This is a very long video. I promise you guys, I'm going to try next time to not let this happen. I think this was probably the worst of it, getting to this point in time with money. I've already started building the boutique next door to their house. I demolitioned the strange shack, and I'm going to be putting the boutique there. So I already started on doing that. It's very, very skeletal finish because I really didn't have time to completely finish it out. But once this video airs and stuff, I think I'll try to work on that. I am going on vacation soon, so I can't be working on any of this stuff for a whole week, which is just, bound to happen eventually. There'll probably be times where I go on vacation. I really can't talk, like, ever. There'll be times where I go on vacation where I will probably be able to put things out, but unfortunately for this kind, I'm going to be away from cell service and Wi-Fi, so I probably won't be able to even bring my computer. So there is that. And this is Tim Tim and his friend, what is it? Rodrigo? I was trying to get Tim Tim to make friends, so it's going pretty well. But then, like, Rodrigo gets this, like, look in his face where he's just, like, ticked off for some reason. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? He's like frowning. He's like all mad. But I do like his hair. I think they're gonna, oh, look, they take a picture. And then Dante gets promoted to office assistant. And that was really nice. So now he gets $20 an hour. So I think the boutique's going to be selling clothes. And clothes and maybe like hand stuff. I'm not really entirely sure. So we'll see. I know something very boutique like. I thought about furniture, but I'm going to wait and see because it's going to be a very small shop. Like just like a square building with like things inside to sell. Very, very kind of street selling. And it'll be really nice for it to be right next door so I don't have to hit the travel button and run around with it. And Calvin just came home and he like pretty much collapsed on the couch. Him and Dante kind of have a little bit of a flirt thing going on. Dante flirts with a lot of people though, so I don't think Calvin takes it very seriously. But I definitely see some sort of relationship to be had there. I haven't had time to really push it along because I've been really working them to get money. But now that we have enough money to just get started, I'm definitely going to be working on relationships and really developing a story through this episode, this series. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to keep episodes at least this long, so about 40 minutes. I really want to cut them down to 20, but I'm not sure if that's possible. So we'll see. These will be very, very long episodes. If not 40, I would say 30. I'm going to try to do 30-minute episodes. I really don't like long videos, so like this is too long for my opinion, but I thought it's kind of a good start, and it would have been a better feel for you guys to understand the characters and really like get along with the Sims. That's not the right phrase that I wanted, but you know, really like enjoy the Sims and understand what they do and things if I had had my original audio. But what happened was I don't have the best mic. I actually am using this Beats headphones with a little mic on like the volume adjuster, and unless I'm holding it, it will rattle and the buttons shake really bad. So it just like was snapping a lot when I was recording and I had no idea, and it was very much picked up on the mic, and it was just these loud snapping noises, and they would get worse at points and like less at other points. And I tried to even to take it into GarageBand and fix it through the controls, but it just didn't work. And I'm like, okay, I've done all I can do. I'm just gonna have to do plan B and do the commentary. So yeah. I'm trying to make this as interesting as possible, but it's so hard because there's like nothing really. There's like not even audio from the game, which is really, really horrible. I think I'm trying to get everyone situated. So like, because I'm working these Sims so hard, they're like getting dirty really fast. They're hungry, they're sleepy, and I need them to be doing things. And I'm like, stop complaining and like help me out here. So I felt like I was being like this mean like slave driver like person to my Sims, and I was like, people are gonna hate this. And then like I get really sassy with my Sims, and I'm just like treat them like children of mine because I did create them, of course. But like I was like, am I the only one who does this? Like, am I gonna get flack for this? And then I was watching another person that I subscribe to, and they have like episodes going on, I was watching them and they're like really sassy with their Sims. So it's like, okay, I feel so much better. Like, I guess that's just like everyone does that. Like, who doesn't get frustrated with their Sims? Oh my god, that pizza that he's eating, I know it's just fake, but I am so hungry. So that made me really hungry for pizza. Um, let's see. Let me talk about. Let's talk about their style. So as you can see, Dante has this like hippie, not hippie, like hipster style, and then Calvin is very preppy. Calvin, I would say, comes from a very high class, and he can afford that stuff. And he is a doctor, so he has to look nice at work, and that's like his main thing. His colors I kept very neutral because he is probably the most boring character that I have. But hopefully I'll make him more interesting as we go along. Dante is probably the least boring character. He has very bright colors. He's very loud. He's in your face. He's aggressive and he's flirty and like he's charming, yet he's not at sometimes. So he is a handful, and yeah, so he has very, very loud outfits. And then I don't know where Quinn is, but Quinn has, I would say, like a very sleek style, a very like warm, friendly style. She wears things that are nice looking, very much you could wear them to work, but also approachable. She wears these very cute colors. She has this. I love her daily outfit that I picked out for her, where it has this bold necklace and then this blue like peplum top. I just think that's really really cute. So, um, I really had fun with her, and I also was really happy that I chose to make her body type much different than typical Sims. Typical Sims are very skinny and like fit, and that's the norm. If you think of a Sim, they're very tiny and normal. Um, did I say normal? Like normal as in like normal Sims, like whatever. Not normal as in that's the body type of a normal person. Like no one, no one really looks like that ever. So I wanted to make her curvy because, in my opinion, like I have always secretly been jealous of curvy women. I just think that they look cute and like better in clothes and stuff. Like there's interest to their body. There's like a sexiness to their body, and I don't know, like when they feel good about themselves, they just like push out this confidence, which is just like I've never had ever. So that's what I wanted in Quinn's case. I really wanted her to feel confident and to look confident and have the body of a confident woman, which I think is a curvy woman. So I made her very curvy, and she's very, very beautiful, and I love her so much. So here we are at work with Calvin. Calvin is very bored. He's always bored because he's just a bored person. And Tara Wu. There used to be another receptionist. It wasn't a girl, it was a boy, and we were actually pretty good friends. But then I think he died because he was an elder. So yeah, I actually freezed everyone's age currently because I'm working on that Victorian village, and it's just taking me a really long time, and I'm afraid that my Sims are going to die before I even let them onto the lot. So I'm just like froze everyone, and until I finish it, I'll unfreeze people. So no one's going to age for a while. So there is going to be that issue with this episode, like this series, but take it as we go. At least they're young and they can still like go do fun things and not be held down by being elderly. So there's that. Um But there are a lot of spruce elderly people. Like, I think in real life, I know a lot of elderly people who work out way more than I do, which I work out like barely zero, just bare minimum. I used to run. That's probably the only thing I really like doing exercise wise, but I just don't do it anymore. And I know my grandmother works out like 3 times a week, and it's just like she's a social butterfly. Like she knows a lot of people and hangs out with a lot of people, and I'm just like, nope. It's not like I don't have friends, but it's just like I don't go out as much as she does. She's just a busy, busy bee all the time. Um, so let's see, what are we doing? We're talking to the patients. Um, Man, that outfit, that kid who's walking to the checkout place or whatever, I think there he is. Like that outfit, man. Woo! You are a bold son. Does he have like, I'm looking at it really close. Does he have stuff on his face? I don't know. I feel like until recently, maybe because they did the update, my Sims were getting sick way too much. Like I felt like it was, if not every day, like every other day, and it was some other Sim, and it was so annoying. Like you have to buy that medicine, and it's like 50 ducks. It's 50 ducks. Yeah, you have to go get your ducks and like give it to the medicine people. No, like $50 to pay for this medicine stuff. And so I'd stock up on like $150 worth of medicine. And it was ridiculous. Like it still sits on my counter in one of my houses, just like in a row. It looks like a pharmacy in there because we got sick all the time. But I think with the new update where they added like the half walls and the locking of the doors, I don't have that problem anymore. But it was really, really bad. I don't know. So here he's doing the bioanalysis, and I forget who that girl is, but I really like her hair. I keep thinking that I always forget that she has long braided hair. Like I'll see it on the side, I'm like, oh, her hair's so cute and short, and then she turns, it's like, oh, never mind, it's not. So there's that. I think the storm has passed. Yeah, I think it has. Goodness, we are over halfway through. I wouldn't be surprised if most of you've left by now. I'm trying to keep talking so that it's not as boring as it is. I make up the best sentences. Like, there's a Michael Scott quote, and I think he says something around the lines of, like, I don't know where a sentence is going, I just let it happen. Like, that is totally what I do. I just start a sentence, and sometimes I just let it wander, and it makes really weird formations. So, okay, Calvin is back. Tim Tim's home. I'm one of those people who play on this game and make sure that the kids that are in my game do their homework because, like, I want them to be smart. I don't want them to slack off. I hate looking at their bar and seeing it, like, in the middle or, like, in the red. I'm like, no, you're doing your homework. You're gonna be a genius. Like, you're gonna be going to college and making a life for yourself and getting out of this hellhole of life that you live in. Well, I mean, like, they don't live in a hellhole of a life, but I don't know, just kind of like that. So I'm making him do his homework, and Calvin is again complaining because it is dirty and he's sick. So sorry, man, we don't have a clean house. It's just what happens when you live in a dump like this house. I'm not sure if I'm going to demolition this house and redo it or renovate. Um, Typically, I usually renovate and just redo the layouts because I do actually like the size of this house and the location. But there isn't a lot of yard, and I don't know. It's a little, that's a little annoying, I would say. Um, We might extend it to next door somehow. There's a lot of land. Yeah, right now we're doing the plants. Again, something broke, so we have to fix it. The shower needs to be cleaned, which I don't know if I ever get around to doing, but it does look like it needs to be cleaned. My hand hurts. Hold on. I'm holding my mic right now, and it's going numb. How great is that? Yeah, so I think I'm looking for some things to collect. The water in The Sims 4, Sims 3, Sims 4. Why did I just get really confused as to what game this was? It's The Sims 4. It's very clear. Do you even remember what I was talking about? Because I kind of forgot. I think I was talking about the water. Oh my goodness. I'm really tired. Oh my god, this is really embarrassing. I can't believe I'm going to be posting this, but I'm so desperate. I really wanted to get them. I've been having episode 2 written down on all my notepads. Like, get it done, get it done, get it done. It just messed up. I know you guys are probably very tired of me complaining about it, but it's just been one of those videos that you're like working on and it messes up, or you mess up, or it messes up and you mess up at the same time. And you just keep fixing it until it's just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, whatever comes out is just going to be what goes up. And I don't like doing that. Like, I hate that. But it's just been, I have worked on this, I think, for almost a month and a half. I honestly am not lying to you. Like, that is something that, oh, look, he's cleaning the shower. That is honestly what has been happening, and I just can't do it anymore. So I'll be excited to do episode 3, which will be getting right into the store and stuff. Obviously that won't be for a while. I really plan these episodes out. I think about what I want to do in them and all that. It's not like I'm Jacksepticeye where I don't know anything about this game. I do know a lot, which is hard because I think it's more fun playing a game like this and not knowing anything and learning as you go, and like everyone's like watching. It's like kind of funny, but they're also learning, like kind of like that. I wish I had that privilege, but I don't. So it gets kind of boring when you watch somebody play a game that they know how to play and it's running smoothly. So we'll see what kind of chaos we can get ourselves into. I'm just happy that we made it to the money part. We're almost there right now. It's 485, but we will be getting there. Oh, and this is like what her outfit looks like. I think it looks really, really cute. I did struggle with her hair really bad. I don't know why I'm telling you this, because if you watched the first episode, you probably already know all that stuff that I told you. Calvin's cleaning. Somebody needs to clean up that pile of dirt. It's very disgusting. I think that thing sits there for a very long time. Okay, and something else that was weird, when I started this game, I had everyone really in a particular job. Obviously, Calvin was supposed to be always supposed to be a doctor. That's what I really wanted him to be, and that's why I dressed him and designed him to be. And with Dante, I wanted him to be a writer because I thought he was kind of that free spirit kind of person. And then with Quinn, I wanted her to be in business. So I had set it up that way. But then some goofy things happened with the game. And not that it shut down on me, it's just acting weird and wasn't saving. Like, it was weird when it was saving. So I think what happened when I restarted the game, it confused the characters and it switched the occupation. So now Quinn is a writer and Dante is a business person. So they were so far ahead at that point with their jobs that I didn't want to switch them. So that's just what it's going to be. And they're just sitting there talking to each other, which is really cute. I don't know. I really like it. I kind of designed Dante as like a parrot with his nose and his bright hair. Um, Hello, Tim Tim. Why are we watching him sleep? I really don't know why I cut it down like this. Why did I guess probably because of the original audio. So we're just watching Tim Tim sleep. How cool is that? Oh, great. Now we're leaving. Oh, look. Oh, I love this panning out. I like that. We need to clean up that mess right there. That's going to drive me crazy. It probably drove me crazy in the game, too. Okay, because I recorded. You're probably like, why do you not remember? Like, I recorded this last month. So, I remembered a few things when the audio worked, but I took the audio out and I didn't review it before, so now I don't really remember what I said and what I didn't say and all that stuff. So I think everyone's asleep and we're gonna start selling things, I think. So I didn't speed this one up, I don't believe. Maybe I did. Yeah, I did. I sped it up. But we're almost there. We're at 4,235. And I'm just going through everyone's inventory. So we're almost there. I was so excited when we like hit our mark. It's like amazing. I didn't, want to do this again. Yeah, so I really like planting in The Sims 4. I don't know why, but I think I make it a thing now where I put planters in every home that I have because it's so much fun. I don't know why that's because I'm a horrible real life planter. Like, I don't have a black thumb, but I'm very lazy and I don't want to water or I forget to water. It's not that I don't want to water, it's because I forget to water. So I like not the greatest gardener, but I'm very good at it in The Sims 4 for some reason. I don't know. Maybe because it's so easy to do. Oh, and that's weird too where you can't put that down for some reason. So I was trying to get somebody to open that thing. And I had to wait for her to get done with whatever she was doing. I don't know why I couldn't get her to open it. She eventually opens it, obviously, but yeah, so I don't know what she was doing over there. Man, I made her boobies a little booby, didn't I? Goodness gracious. I don't know. Sometimes I think the game does things to your bodies. Like if you don't work out enough, like they do things to your body. And obviously if you're pregnant, and this is a real life thing, like when you're pregnant and you get out of being pregnant, like it leaves you with some tubbiness, so you have to work it all out, which is a real life problem. So kudos to you, Sims 4, for being realistic about some hardships of motherhood. I'm gonna warn you, probably about like 80% of the time, Dante walks around in his underwear. We're about a little over halfway there. So I really don't remember anything as to how we got the ending of our goal, but we definitely need to clean that sink for sure. And why did I put I don't think I did that. They did. So I think that little, what is that? Toilet roll was like that when I came in. Like, I have never seen a toilet roll that high in a room. That's really weird. I'm gonna have to fix that when I go back in. If I remember. I may not remember. I forget a lot. Dang, girl, look at your booty. Look at that booty. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, she is very, very curvy. And then Dante's just like, a ruler. He's kind of got a booty. I don't remember if I worked on his boot. Look at it. It looks like it's twerking. Like, Look, it looks like she's twerking too. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. If you like had cave vision and you're just looking at the booties, you're like, okay, yep. Can you tell that I'm running out of things to say? I'm running out of things to say because I'm talking about twerking. So yeah, poor Calvin just eating alone. He looks so sad. Ooh, he didn't like that. I think when I saw him do that, I go check the food. I think it's like okay or something. Tim Tim. Tim Tim is desperate. Tim Tim needs food and shower. Two essentials, obviously. Um, let's see, what else? Yeah, he's an orderly here, so he makes a little bit more than Dante, and I have no idea what um, Quinn makes. I know that I made her publish a book or something like that, and she gets royalties for that, but it's not a lot. It can be a good amount when you publish a couple more, but she hasn't done that yet because it takes a lot of time to write a book. Again, realistic. Of course, it's not as realistic when you can hit the fast forward button and get it done in like 10 minutes in real time, but nothing's perfect. But wouldn't it be amazing to have like a real life Sims? Like if you could just like fast forward through life or like not hit the save button and redo whatever you messed up on. Like, goodness, everyone's life would be very perfect. But we don't live in that kind of life. I am getting very deep in this episode, like right at the end. I am so sorry. I am like horribly sorry for the complaining and the like horrible commentary and the storm and just and it's this is my life. It's just one big klutzy trip. So I love how responsible she is. She's always the one cleaning up, and I feel so bad. I don't know. Well, okay, Calvin helps her clean up, but Calvin likes to be more active than cleaning. Because if he can escape the dirt, he's going to. But a lot of times he sleeps and then reads and then runs and then goes to sleep. Tim Tim is pretty helpful. He'll clean things and he's really, really great. But Dante's just like a slacker. He doesn't do anything. I try to help out a little bit by dragging things to their rightful places, but I also tried to do the painting, which like the painting things where you paint and then you sell it. But the return wasn't as much as I thought it would be, and it's just as much to basically buy the canvas and paint than it is to sell. So I was really taking a step backwards doing that. So that's why there's a painting easel, and the one who painted in the house was Dante, because I think that Dante is more artistic in that sense. I like to think that Quinn and Dante are very, very creative, where I think that Quinn has put herself into creativeness in that she uses it for things that are practical and can get you a lot of money. She definitely worries about money more. She's the saver, where Dante is probably the one who splurges more. Yeah, so I don't know what she's doing right now. I think she's calling. She's having a chat with somebody. I don't know. She's made some friends while I've been away. And yeah, so we're almost there. We're almost to the end of this episode. Honestly, don't remember what in the world will happen after this. Okay, so we're getting some collecting done, and just a whole bunch of collecting. Looks like that tree's dying. I don't know. Is that just the way the light hits it? That was weird. And we're back in this little dugout where it takes forever. I have, I think, both Calvin and Quinn going after stuff because Quinn was full. And yeah, she's almost done. And then there's Calvin somewhere. I don't know where he is. Look, there's my tiny trailer. Isn't it adorable? I was really proud of that. I struggled to get the stairs to go up, like real stairs. And then I was like, what can I use in the object stuff to make stairs? And like shelves. So I like found those really cool shelves and like stairs. Although they're not practical. Like I think about that and I'm like, how would you walk up there and not fall off? Like you would need like a rope handle or something to get yourself up there, and like honestly they're not that aesthetically pleasing. Like they can fold, I guess, but then like they look silly. It would be cool if you had that, and like if it was a real life thing and they could fold up, if you painted like the underside of it so when you fold it up they have like little pictures on them, and then it's like this really cool like picture thing. I don't know. Is that weird? I don't know. And you probably don't even know what I'm talking about if you've never seen my video for that. Okay, now I'm coughing. This is great. This is really great. Okay, don't cough anymore. Okay, don't cough anymore. Don't cough anymore. I'm alright. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. Tim Tim, move. Don't stand in front of the fridge and... Okay, there you go. And no, I did not dress him like that. That's how he dressed. I didn't bother to change it. Okay, so I'm looking at that, and oh my god, we already made it to our thing, and I wasn't even paying it any attention. Okay, so I think I'm looking at this lot to see what I can do with it, but I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And all right, this is my episode. I'm accepting it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll totally see you in the next video. Bye.